I'm a developer of this game called Wadality, and today I'm gonna show you some information about it, what it is, what you can do, some walkthrough, in order to you better understand what you can find inside our game. Let's start from the Locomotion system. Basically, you can see that you have two hands and two tiny cockroaches attached. Those are really useful ones. Yes. What do you say? Yeah, they are very useful ones, and they allow you to grab stuff, almost all surfaces, and they're gonna hold it tight and give you opportunity to walk, to grab surfaces and climb almost everywhere. This is one of the scopes of the freedom motion in our game, which is a fundamental one. So yeah, you can do it like this. Let me show you more detailed how it looks like. I'm entering the fitting room, by the way, where you can change your outfits. This is my current one. The concept is simple. You basically have the character made of one sphere and a head. You don't have legs. In order to walk around, you can use your hands like this. So you can grab, jump, nothing is limiting you. And this is the second pillar of the freedom motion in our game. So you basically run like this. Your hands like really strong and you don't have any legs and you can move around. And as I mentioned earlier, you can grab stuff, hang on your hand. So like this. Yeah, just a little jiggle. Running around, feeling good. And you might notice that not all islands are connected with bridge like these ones does. How can I move between islands? For example, if I want to go to this island, here comes the main feature, the main locomotion system we've made, which brings you 100% of pure freedom motion in a three-dimensional world, and it's basically the flying. It's like a lucid flying. So you just flap your hands. So it's like this. Yeah. And that's it. So, and again, you just fly. Depending how fast you move in your hands, you can like do real quick stuff, you can dive down, you can do crazy stuff. The feeling is kinda same as lucid dream flying. In our game, bar is like a lobby, so the place where all players are meeting, preparing for everything. Like this is a little basic information stand here. You can like switch and check what you can do. Let me show you another important feature we've made. It's part of our game vision, and this is how we approached the user interface. We decided to go without any lasers in order to point and click. We tried to approach it from the intuitive way, and in order to open menu in our game, you just press the menu button. There are two menu buttons, they actually works the same on each hand. You just press it, and voila, you have a dev terminal which has a fancy menu like this. That's what you see when you first join the game, and it basically works how it should work. So the buttons are clicked by pressing on them with your fingers. Tumblers as well, you can like switch them with your hands. So that's the settings. You can like switch voice chat stuff, like change graphics. Here's the help command. Not all features and commands are represented yet by the fancy buttons, so we left the terminal button where you can customly enter commands. So here you can like, for example, enter who am I command in order to see the username currently logged in. So, and it basically works like a regular keyboard. So yeah, you can see Coban, it's me. And in order to close menu, you just press the menu button again and it's gonna disappear, or you can like walk in the real life beyond offset and it's gonna hide automatically. So, and let me show you how to start the game. You just press the play button. So that's the basics. And since there is no public games available, game is hosted by myself, so I'm the host, and other players will able to join. But if you want to make a private lobby, you can do this. You just press the host, and here you can check the publicity, max players amount. We increased it up to 12 people. It used to be 8, and we will keep increasing it. Or you can try to search already hosted games, but looks like no one is hosting right now, so I gotta host myself. So yeah, again pressing host, and here you have host configuration menu. Stop server, so you can always stop the game. So, and yeah, you can see I'm disconnected, but I'm gonna connect again, so another game is created. The outfit buttons, it's like the quick outfit change system. So the ribs, my favorite one. So that's basically the player list. I'm only one here. The simple control for players. you will able to navigate them through those fancy arrows, and of course ban, kick or mute them. This is the change team button. If you have a team deathmatch or so invite button, it will show you game code. So if your game is not public and you want to invite some players to a game, just tell them this code or this one, 26757. You will able to join my game through the join game code and enter the game code here. So yeah, I'm gonna host again. Every time you host again, the game code is changing. The most important thing for a host is the game config section. You can set up everything you want, basically. You can switch the duration of the game, you can switch the mode. A few modes are available: sandbox, team deathmatch, and free for all. It's like basically a deathmatch. You can turn on, turn off friendly fire. It works for team deathmatch. And of course you can change game levels. I'm gonna switch to the canyon. So yeah, game is loading. We're almost starting, and the game is started. So we have a team deathmatch. We have like two teams, Cyan and Purp. I'm in one team. I'm only one here, so no one's gonna join us yet. Okay, and let's go see the play zones. Is for a previous map. I'm gonna show you. Not all maps are supporting play zones. Only like the huge ones. For example, the Cloud Village is kind of huge, and if you're playing with your friends, you can always limit play zones by setting this command here. So for example, I'm gonna play around the fortress. You just select fortress, press apply, and here you go. We got teleported to the fortress. Visually nothing changes, but if you want to try to leave this zone, yeah, you will be hit inside with the energy zone, so you're kinda locked. This makes the intents of the game more active. And you might notice that a few times I switch some sort of tools and weapons. Press the special menu button, and each hand has own menus. So, and basically to select anything around, you just hover on something you want, for example like laser, blaster, and just press the trigger in order to shoot. Some of them have dual mode, so if you long press, it's gonna shoot different mode, short press, it's gonna shoot another mode. I can demonstrate it with the shock rifle. Yeah, like this. Long press for black hole, short press for laser, and you can like collapse the black hole with the laser like this. You can use both hands and whatever stuff you want. It's kind of active. This is one of my favorites. It's like a smoke launcher, so they're gonna block some visual contact with you. For example, if you're in intense combat and you want to hide yourself, you just smoke under yourself. For the short click, you will launch some smoke grenades, and for a long press, you will activate rocket boosters like this. So you're now able to gain some speed, and if you help with your hands, yeah, like this. You can see how various can be like some sort of parkour here. You can push yourself, you can pinch, climb onto some sort of surfaces like this one without even holding surface with your cockroaches. Just grab it by pinching, and that's it. Game is free and you can always try and play it, especially in competition mode. Join our Discord, play game, place nice reviews on Steam, AppLab.